Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of May 9th. Season 2 has arrived, and we're into patch 10.1. A lot of really exciting things to talk about in this video. Can't start with the Mythic Plus affixes this week because we don't know what they are yet until the actual, servers come up and stuff like that. But a good reminder is that there's no seasonal affix this season, and possibly going forward, we'll see. But there's no seasonal affix, and the affixes are spread out differently at what level that they unlock on. So I think it's like 7 and 12 or something now, or something like that. I don't know exactly what they are, but they changed the levels at which affixes unlock on your keys as well. And you'll only have the two affixes, or three affixes: Fortified, Tyrannical, and then the actual bucket affixes. We also have new affixes coming out as well for this season that are much more about you using like dispels or healing and trying to make you do like different tasks like that. So we'll see how that Mythic Plus season goes. I'm very excited to jump into it. And I didn't get to test it really much on PTR or anything, so I am very excited to jump into that today. So again, can't go into the Mythic Plus affixes fully, but look forward to getting that rotation set. Let's quickly go over stuff in game before we talk about more of the seasonal stuff. We do have Darkmoon Fair this week, so this is really big for getting profession points, or your skill points or whatever for your professions, your knowledge points really. So you can go to the fair, get those for free. It's like takes 5 seconds to do those profession quests. Very, very easy. So that's probably the biggest thing with the Darkmoon Fair. All the normal stuff with the Darkmoon Fair, I still love the Darkmoon Fair, but we'll try to skip over some of that stuff this week. We also have Arena Skirmish bonus event. So if you are, obviously with the season starting, the PvP season is also starting. So if you need to get some honor piled up on a character, Arena Skirmish event is here to help you for that. The PvP brawl is classic Ashran, so if you want to subject yourself to that, that's a way to get some honor as well. And then we do have the Spring Balloon Festival. I don't expect that they added anything to this. It is 3 days, maybe they did, but I definitely do not expect that they added anything to this. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on for the seasonal things today. So the raid is opening. That is normal, heroic, and mythic. The LFR doesn't open for whatever reason. I still don't fully understand that. But yeah, for whatever reason. Maybe, I mean, I get it for like the last thing when there's like hidden stuff or whatever, like on the last boss or whatever. But I don't fully understand why it doesn't open. But normal, heroic, and mythic all open up today. You'll have your opportunity to get in there and do the raid if you do the raid. Other than that, the Mythic Plus season starts as well. So that means that doing keys now is going to give you these crests, just like the raid will as well. And these crests can be used to upgrade your gear. So you can get heroic crests and the mythic level crests, the worms and the aspect crests from doing both mythic content and like mythic crests from the mythic content, aspect crests. And you can get those crests from doing high keys as well. I believe it's 16s and up. It might be 17s and up though for the aspect crests. And you can farm those for those upgrade tokens if you want. There is a max per week on those, on the crests. And that's just so you can't literally just farm out your best in slot in 1 week, essentially, or close to it. It takes a little bit of fun out of the game when you do that, in my opinion. And the cap is actually not that bad either. It's not a very high cap. But all this stuff is starting up all in the same week. We have a new dungeon pool as well. Don't forget that. A completely new dungeon pool for Mythic Plus. So we have new dungeons, new affixes, new raid, possibly a hidden evoker legendary at the end of the raid, and of course a new PvP season as well that doesn't tie in with like the crests and stuff. But like I mentioned with the Arena Skirmish event, you could get into start your PvP grinding out as well. I think a lot of people will probably go for the 1800 PvP rating. I think is needed for the Omni token. So you get an Omni tier token by getting a level of PvP, Mythic Plus, and a level and getting AOTC in the raid, which is killing the last boss on Heroic. So last boss Heroic, I think it's like 2400 M plus rating, and then only like 1800 PvP rating, I think, which is extremely accessible if that's all you need. So a lot of people will probably at least be going up to 1800 to get that token. And obviously, yeah, it seems to be like there wasn't, maybe a lot of people thought there wasn't enough content that came out last week. Now, obviously, with the season starting, we're probably going to feel a bit overwhelmed with things to do. Like if you like to play the game, especially at the end game, right? If you were really casual, you probably thought there was enough stuff in the last patch because there's lots of little stuff with the snail racing and there's little mini things to do. But now even more stuff's going to do. There's more outdoor world content as well. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the Fryak assaults, another. It's like a dragon scale expedition event, I believe. That's maybe in the caverns. The name is escaping me, but the world boss down there. All kinds of new stuff coming out. So just tons of stuff to do today. I'm super excited about it. I'll probably be in Mythic Plus as soon as I can, and then hop right into raid at raid time. And I'll be super excited for that. Ret guide probably coming this week. At the latest, it would be next week, but probably coming this week later on. We'll see with that. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. As always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel. Helps me out so much. And other than that, everybody, have a good one.